Hi guys, and welcome back to the Disney Toy Collector. Today, as you can probably guess, we are looking at something else from the Ugglys, and today we've got this frankly gross looking kind of bulldog affair, which is going to make a whole host of basically disgusting sound effects. So it's a gross electronic pup pet, apparently. And he has got a collar on there. It's got a little dial that's going to decide just what sound effects he's going to put out. And there you go. He's like a little puppet as well, I think. This reminds me an awful lot. And leave me a comment if you remember these, just saying that you do. When I was a kid, there was something out called boglings, and they were equally disgusting looking little alien type creatures that were kind of this rubbery finish like this. They were little pets. They had movable eyes. Now, no, this guy hasn't got movable eyes, but they didn't make the sound effects, whereas this guy does. So that's pretty nice. And you know, these just look awesome. I just want to get it out of the box and we'll see what it does. But you can see there's all different types of things you can do. So it's going to let you move it in there, so you can open his mouth to make him burp. Scrunch my mouth to let it rip. Sounds delightful. And create your own gross sounds with that dial on the collar as well. So lots and lots of cartoon work on the box here. I think you know what you're going to get if you're buying Ugglys stuff. It's kind of all in the same vein, whether you're buying the Ugglys pet shop or the blind boxes or this thing here. They're all the kind of same thing. They're just kind of this disgusting range of animals that make a ton of gross sounds. So there we go. Includes an adoption certificate for the dog. What else have we got? 30 gross sounds. So this definitely looks interesting. Let's get it out of the box and see what it does do. Right then guys, so we've got this out of the packaging, and I just wanted to show you what you get inside. You get the Ugglys adoption certificate, or Ugdoption certificate, date of Ugdoption there at the bottom. It's a terrible pun. But I choose you to be my best friend, and basically the idea is that this is an adoption certificate. It's a nice touch, but it's in about 15 different languages as well, so there's a lot of writing on there. But basically it says that you've chosen to adopt this dog and you can give it a name and things like that. And you're supposed to sign the bottom. And that kind of makes it all official and things. So that's that. You get this as well, which is your handling guide, or instruction booklet as it's otherwise known, and this is going to show you exactly how to get the best or the worst from your Ugglys pet, which is quite nice because it does tell you it does actually quite a few things. So you know, all of them disgusting, but we're going to give them a whirl anyway. Give you a look at the dog. It is very, very squidgy. The eyes don't move. They're not like I say, I would keep referring back to them, but the boglins that I used to have when I was a kid, which had the moving eyes, but these have got the sound effects as well. Now what you've got here, I should explain, you have to switch them on at the back here, speakers on the top. Batteries are included, so you don't need to worry about any of that. You can just get it straight out of the box and get on with it. You've got a little fly here on the collar. Now if you basically what you're going to do is you press that and it makes fly buzzing noises, which I'll show you in a minute. And then you've got this kind of jog dial here as well, and now that's going to kind of affect the pitch of the sound effect that you're making, so you can kind of tweak the sound as well. So you can tweak the sound of a burp or of the flies buzzing or what have you. So that's going to be that. If you give you a look inside, it is like a puppet. Well, it's not like a puppet, it is a puppet. So it has a few finger holes in there, and you can see there's the trap door where you're going to basically press to open and close the mouth, which is obviously going to kind of activate the sound effects and things like that. So I think what we need to do is get him switched on and give him a try and show you what kind of, well, disgusting sound effects we can make him do. So if we switch him on at the back, he's going to make a whistling sound. So now he's basically on. So what we need to do now, if I open his mouth, and it'll just keep going if you keep the mouth open. That's pretty disgusting. If you screw his face up, it does make gross noises. I'm going to move it around here, take my hand out because it's just nigh on impossible to show you. But basically, if you screw his face up, So if you open his mouth, then he's going to make that kind of noise, and yeah, he's pretty disgusting. If you press this button here, as we talked about earlier, you get the fly sound effects. Now if you press and hold it, it'll just keep them going for longer. And then if you press it and use this dial as well, you can actually affect. So if I use the burp, for example, or let's use the burp. So if you open his mouth, so you can kind of play around on that with as well to make it even more disgusting. Is like the right word for something like this? This is the sort of toy that it will appeal to kids, you know, because it burps and things like that. You know, it's just the sort of thing that kids do find hilarious, and adults find pretty gross. But that is what these Ugglys are all about. These are priced in the UK at the moment. You can pick these up for about £15. Various retailers. I got mine from Toys R Us, where it is on sale at the moment at £15. So if you want one, I suggest you start looking there. Although I guess you could probably pick them up from elsewhere as well. I haven't really had a shop around, if I'm being perfectly honest. And that's going to about do it for this. If you like what you've seen in this video, then please do remember to subscribe. It's totally free. And obviously, if you want to see more stuff like that, then that is the best way to keep yourself in the loop. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.